People in infidelity and people who advocate infidelity have already destroyed their life and make expressions of self-justification. Many people, including victimized spouses due to spouse infidelity, believe their self-justification, and they also destroy their life and live an unhappy life, the worst life, or a ruined life. People in infidelity have developed relationship addiction acutely, which is a psychological disorder. It is a disease in mind that destroys human relationships that can be referred to as a terminal cancer in mind. They cannot fathom that they have relationship addiction and cannot but justify themselves. There are people who are even worse than people in infidelity. First, there are people who encourage infidelity. They encourage infidelity for their own selfish gain. Second, there are people who encourage victimized spouses to destroy their life. They advocate or admire infidelity. Third, there are people who aggravate their own post-traumatic stress so that they cannot sense the pain and lead an unhappy life, the worst life, or a ruined life. They may end up committing infidelity themselves, advocating infidelity. All the people described above destroy human relationships. The following are some typical arguments they use for justification of their behaviors or ideas. 1. Infidelity is only a fleeting one-time incident that can easily happen. Everyone who thinks and talks lightly about infidelity is falsely justifying infidelity. 2. Infidelity occurs due to marriage problems. Everyone who attributes infidelity to couple problems, sexual problems, emotional problems, or environments is falsely justifying infidelity. 3. My infidelity is love and romance, but others' infidelity is just an affair. Everyone who argues that his or her infidelity is different and special, since it is love and romance, is falsely justifying infidelity. 4. Infidelity issues can be resolved by solving practical problems. People who argue that infidelity issues can be solved by one's will and effort and it is not a disease are falsely justifying infidelity. 5. You need to know the story of how infidelity happened and proceeded to resolve infidelity issues. People who think and argue that psychology treatment requires knowing what exactly happened in the past are falsely justifying infidelity. What do you think? What do people around you think? Infidelity is caused by relationship addiction, which is a severe psychological disorder that can advance to intermittent explosive disorder or hysteria. It is a condition that keeps recurring for the whole lifetime unless adequately treated. People who advocate and encourage infidelity entice you to get advice from people, take measures such as divorce or lawsuits, take counseling, or develop dependency and obsession on work, hobbies, or children. The victimized spouse is having a life crisis due to spouse infidelity. It is simply absurd to justify infidelity under any circumstance. The victimized spouse must treat him or herself and protect children. Then they can give the spouse in infidelity an opportunity to treat his or her condition. KIP treatment program provides adequate treatment for both the spouse in infidelity and the victimized spouse so that they can restore happiness.